Andrea, thanks very much for joining us. Since we last spoke, there's been an increased focus, I think, on diversity generally. What's your sense of that, particularly coming into the autumn? What are your sense of the trends?
Well, I think in terms of gender diversity, we're obviously seeing that as a much more established part of the agenda for every company in this industry. What we're now really pleased to be seeing is that other diversity issues are also hitting the boardroom. You obviously saw a lot in the last few months with the Black Lives Matter movement. That has really turned the attention on ethnic diversity, and it's something that also we want to kind of think about Women Talk Real Estate as well. We're looking into replicating our database for BAME professionals. What Women Talk Real Estate did was really raise the visibility of women in our industry and showed what roles they were in, and kind of also challenged the stereotypes about the type of work that they did in this industry, as well as creating role models. It was such a kind of practical approach that we think bringing something in similar for BAME professionals would also have the same impact.
I think that's a really interesting initiative. I also saw that you were beginning to focus a little bit more on the non-executive director roles.
Yeah, so non-executive directors and trying to get more females into those roles is a natural next step for us. We obviously want to have more diversity of thinking around boardrooms. That's really important. But again, it's another way to raise the visibility of, the amazing experts that we have in this industry who are females. And then what we're going to do is have a webinar in October that really looks at the type of skill set that you need to be going into those roles. There is a difference between executive skills and non-executive skills. And I think also what we really want to emphasize is that you should be thinking about this earlier. This is not a webinar just for women who are thinking about a non-exec role in the next couple of years. If you're like 10 years out, why not start to think about what those types of behaviors are? It's also going to be really useful skills for when you're walking into the boardroom yourself within your company, or any kind of situation that looks like a boardroom.
And interesting for us to see in terms of the news flow, things like Mecca Brunel becoming the first female chair of EPRA, and actually the things that we've been talking around in these interviews for the past sort of 2 years really beginning to come to fruition. Thanks very much. Great to see you again, Andrea.
Thank you.